Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Diddy and actually one of his ex-cellmates out there at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Yes, Diddy has since been moved to Fort Dix in New Jersey to serve his 2.5 year sentence out. Really, he got 50 months, but he has 2.5 years left to serve. But when he was at the Metropolitan Detention Center out there in Brooklyn, one of his cellmates, who is currently out now, his name is Raymond, they call him Ray Castillo, did an interview with YouTuber Sean G. If you get an opportunity, one of my subscribers sent me the interview. It was a really good interview, so I checked it out, I watched it. You should go to his channel and watch it. But I am here to talk about some things that he discussed. Let me go ahead and share screen because he also did an interview with the Daily Mail, and a lot of things that he discussed in this interview with the Daily Mail. If you want to personally see him, you can go to Sean G's channel and you will see him actually talk about these things in real time. So what really happened when a gangbanger held a knife to Diddy's throat? The untold truth from his cellmate, okay? So the former cellmate of Sean Diddy Combs has revealed how he stepped in when the disgraced rapper was attacked by an inmate armed with a knife. Raymond Castillo told the Daily Mail that Combs 55 was watching the VH1 reality series Basketball Wives in a prison dorm at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center when he was approached from behind. Costello said another inmate demanded his chair. He was persistent. He wanted the chair that Diddy was sitting in. Now we heard about this story, and many people said it wasn't true. But even a good friend that was never in jail came out and said that Diddy was, threatened with a knife while at the Metropolitan Detention Center out there in Brooklyn. And so many people were saying lies, lies, lies. Well, now you have an actual cellmate saying that it was true. It was so. Diddy told the guy, "Yo, homie, why are you bothering me when I'm watching TV? And this chair doesn't belong to anybody. Why are you worried about this specific chair?" Now, it's interesting that Diddy is into basketball wise, right? So the best of us watch reality TV sometimes. I don't know if he was bullying Diddy or looking for clout, but Diddy didn't go for it. When the inmate stepped away, he returned with a handmade shiv. Costello said that he intervened as soon as the man took out the knife. "I jumped in between them and grabbed the guy's hand," Costello told the Daily Mail. "I didn't know if he was having a bad day or a bad moment or if he had a bad phone call." Previous reports said Diddy woke up with a knife to his throat in bed, but Costello insisted that's not what happened. And that is him, the inmate that shared, a cell, not a cell, a dorm-like situation with Diddy out there in Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. All these stories out there, people saying a knife to his neck and extortion or whatever, they are all false rumors. Casella added that he was floored at how Diddy responded, despite his life being in danger. "I never seen him handle a situation like this. He spoke to the guy differently, so it didn't even escalate or go anywhere," Costello recalled. "He just stared this man down, looked him straight in the eyes, and spoke positively to him. Mind you, this is Sean Diddy Combs. He could have easily yelled for the police, and he didn't do any of that." Diddy told the guy, "I don't know if you're going through something, homeboy, but you might need to pray or something." The altercation was caught on camera, and within minutes, police were on the scene. According to Costello, Diddy protected his attacker rather than turn him in. He told the police that nothing was going on and that maybe the guy may have been having a rough day, he said. Following the incident, the inmate was transferred to another unit within the prison. Diddy's fall from grace came in September 2024 after he was indicted on a slew of federal charges ranging from racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation for purposes of prostitution. For the last 14 months, he was at the Metropolitan Detention Center, a maximum security prison. On Friday, he was transferred to a low security male prison, FCI, Fort Dix, New Jersey, where he'll serve out the remainder of his 50-month sentence. His earliest release date is scheduled for May 8th, 2028. unless any changes are made. And actually, it was last Thursday, I want to say, he was transferred to Fort Dix. In May, Diddy went on trial, and a jury found him not guilty on sex trafficking and racketeering charges, but he was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution. This particular cellmate of Diddy's, Ray, if you go watch the interview on Sean G's channel, he talked about how there were other inmates that were in there with them and had did worse things than Diddy and had got less time, which is insane. So he said also that when Diddy's verdict came back and he wasn't found guilty on the more serious charges, he said the entire jail was celebrating. He also said that what did he say? Oh, he said that Diddy prayed a lot while in there. It's a good interview. I enjoyed it. During his time behind bars, Diddy started a 6-week educational program called Free Game with Diddy. The course is designed to give participants essential skills in business management, entrepreneurship, and personal development. The program has been endorsed by the U.S. Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Prisons, but it is unclear if the program will continue at MDC after Diddy's relocation. Castillo was one of the 30 inmates who shared a prison dorm with Diddy. He told the Daily Mail that a typical day for the rapper behind bars involved 2-hour workout, calls with his legal team, a lot of reading. One of the books Castillo recalled was Rich Man, Poor Man. Castillo claims he connected with Diddy when he thought the former Bad Boy Record CEO might need a friend. Diddy was going through a lot, and he was going through depression and fighting these battles. I would always come up to him and talk positively to him and let him know that this too shall pass, and not to forget who he was and who he is. Castillo said that he would frequently see Diddy walk around the unit talking to himself, and at one point thought he might be going crazy. Instead, he claimed Diddy told him he was having long conversations with God. He told me that God was empowering him and giving him superhuman strength and helping him to find his purpose. He said that everything in life has a purpose and a meaning, and he was there for a reason. When Diddy conceived the Free Game with Diddy program, Castillo said he became his teaching assistant. I felt like Diddy over time saw the people in jail are hopeless and lost, and there's a lot of broken souls. He wanted to empower youth, empower the minority, give a voice to the voiceless, and give people hope. People in prison feel forgotten. I think he could have related. He went through these things, and he is currently going through them. Castillo said he never talked to Diddy about regrets or the punishment he received for the high-profile crime. The only thing Diddy confessed to was that a lot of his wrongdoings and mistakes in life came from him being under the influence of drugs. And I believe that. He will always tell us to stay away from drugs. He would always tell us when we were under the influence, your mind and decisions are cloudy. You think you made the right decision in the moment, but when you sit back and analyze it, you did not. When asked how he felt about the media's portrayal of Diddy and whether some of the allegations were true, he said Diddy got into all the media talks, Diddy never got into all the media talks, never discussed it. Castillo was released from prison on October 23rd after serving his 46-month sentence for drug trafficking and burglary. Only 4 years old when his father went to federal prison. This is Raymond Castillo. To serve a 21-year sentence. Castillo said he was living a life of crime by the age of 14. He told the Daily Mail that he was addicted to the fast life and easy money, and said he spent much of his youth in and out of prison. This is an actual, I guess, what do they call it? Like survey or evaluation form about how you felt about the class. This is one of, this is the evaluation of the class that Diddy started at the MDC out there in Brooklyn. In our interview, Castillo expressed his gratitude for Diddy, for what Diddy taught him. Diddy is something that no one else has done, using his platform to empower us. He said, adding that the rapper did it with limited resources, with the world against him, and all this weight on his shoulders. We got to know the real Sean Combs, not just Diddy the icon, the legend, the mogul. No, we got to know him as a human being, a father, a son, a friend, a God-fearing man. You have to remember, in jail, there is no clout, no cameras, no entourage. So there is nobody to fake the funk for. It's just you being your normal self. That is what we all saw. We got to see who he really was. The Daily Mail revealed his course syllabus in the report card filled out by the manager from the Federal Bureau of Prisons in September. The report card shows Diddy received fives, the highest ratings across the board on his work performance evaluation. Under the supervision and instruction category, he was rated as outstanding, makes a real effort to please the instructor, does exactly as he's told. For his ability to work with others, he was given an outstanding, gets along well with everyone, very popular. In the comments section, the unit manager at the U.S. Department of Justice Federal Bureau of Prisons wrote, excellent class, keep up the good work. The Federal Bureau of Prisons has not replied to the Daily Mail's request for a comment. Listen, this guy did a great interview. He went through a lot in his life personally. I'm talking about the cellmate and actually, oh, sorry guys. I'm talking about the actual cellmate, this Raymond Castillo. And you know, he gave a great interview over there at Sean G. You should definitely check it out. And he's very appreciative for the time he spent with Diddy, the things he learned while being in jail with Diddy, and what the whole experience taught him, which I think is a great thing. So we got clarification on this knife situation. And listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Great story from this young man. I'll see if I could get him to come to my channel and have a chat with the Gray Tribe. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video.